Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. 今晚我就講幾可以團啲係外省人，叫個方法。阿姨，你要嗰個老方言同你講過。
Wait, are you Chinese?
Yeah,
你好，我在学普通话。
I think he's trying to say 你好，我在學普通話. Sorry, I don't speak that language.
Oh. 你好，我識講廣東話。
I think he's trying to say 你好，我識講廣東話. Sorry, I don't speak that language either.
Oh, so I'm more Chinese than you.
No, I'm fluent in Chinese. It's just not Mandarin or Cantonese. We call it Hoisan.
Isn't that the name of a sauce?
Anh Yi, đi tóc chẳng tu kia hai Cantonese. Anh đi bài.
What kind of Chinese are you?
Cantonese?
Oh, really? Me too. Do you know how to speak it?
Yeah, a little bit. Well, from what I learned from my parents.
我而家講緊廣東話。
What did she just say? 我嗰時講緊海山話.
Oh, your Chinese is really bad. That's not the correct way to speak. You sound like a villager.
No wonder people always say that I speak ghetto Cantonese. I guess my Chinese is worse than I thought. Actually, I wonder what finding Hoisan would think about all this. Well, first of all, there's no such thing as ghetto Cantonese. Cantonese and Hoisanese are two separate languages. They're spoken in different geographical regions of China, and they're spoken by different people who have different histories. That would be like saying English is a ghetto version of Spanish or vice versa. You can't compare the two in that way because they're not even spoken in the same realm. And the reason for this confusion is because in China, one of the provinces is called Canton Province. The capital city of that province is called Canton City. And the people from Canton City, they speak a language which is called Cantonese. The people from Hoisan, which is a separate city or county, they speak a separate language which is Hoisanese. Now, if you're talking about anyone within the province of Canton, then they are all called Cantonese because that's referring to the province they're from, not the language. This is why it's important to specify Hoisan versus Canton because just using Cantonese as a blanket statement for everyone causes this confusion and it makes people think that Hoisanese is supposed to be Cantonese, and the fact that it's not, that's the reason why people then say it must be an incorrect version or a ghetto version of Cantonese. Islam, nó講照香港人話過你講錯啦吧?
Do you know how to read these two characters?
Oh, those two characters? Yeah, it says pain on.
Oh, you mean ping on?
Yeah, pain on.
No, you're saying the tone's wrong.
Oh no, it's actually because I'm reading it in a different language. So in our language, if I said pain on, like how you're saying it, that word on, it actually means short, but it's not short, it should be on, which means peaceful. So that's why we read it as pain on, not pain on. But thanks for letting me know. Actually, 望言意圖冇談到海山.
Are you Mandarin or Cantonese?
Oh, I'm actually Hoisan.
Oh, I've never heard of that. Well, I guess there are hundreds of languages in China, so I'm assuming that must be a really obscure one.
It's not too obscure. It's actually the most common language that was spoken by the early Chinese immigrants to the US. But it's just that most of their descendants are now second, third, fourth, or even fifth generation. So the language has been lost and you don't hear about it much anymore. Also, because people usually don't say they're Hoisan just because they're afraid nobody knows what that is. but we're still around and it's still pretty common. I nè dẻ nè công nè bác công chẹt công bố chỉ kêu kêu lối khỏi.
Wait, so I thought most Chinese people in America were either immigrants or the children of immigrants, but you don't know where your family came from in China?
Yeah, I don't know too much about our family history, but I do know that my great grandfather came here in the late 1800s from China, and he was from Canton province. So I think I'm Cantonese.
Oh, that makes sense.
I look, 你嘅攞飯成時見過我回想話來串過。
So, what's your last name?
Oh, my last name is Chin.
Oh, you mean like Chen, Chen, like how Mandarin speakers from Taiwan or mainland China spell it?
No, not that one.
Oh, so it must be Chan then, Chan, which is how Cantonese speakers from Hong Kong would spell it.
No, not that one either. We spell it Chin.
Interesting. So it doesn't follow the Cantonese or the Mandarin spelling.
I teach nè má nè nghiện mà cái nè khu cái nó dễ佢mình kinh過窮sĩ佢對可講.
I wonder what Yingyin would think of these vegan burgers.
Yingin,
Tumora.
did you know that these hamburgers are made from vegetables?
Ko?
I bought 去吃呢長咬 all 落得含到 tea. Whoa, where did you get all that tea?
Tea.
Tea. It means any kind of dim sum like item that's made from rice flour or some type of similar finely milled flour.
Never heard of it.
You guys don't have that word in Cantonese?
No, for Cantonese, we don't have one word that covers all of the foods in that category. We just have individual names for every different type of food.
Oh, yeah, we have lots of examples. There's Bansu tea, gai cheng tea, cheng fun tea, gai long tea, fat tea, ham tea, ham tea, wong hong tea, lin fun tea, lu bak tea, wu tea, tea doi tea, sui, du tea, chop tea, jane tea. IQ, time to eat. Ham du hek fan lo.
Are you sure you're Cantonese? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How do you say eat? Like time to eat. Do you say sik fan or do you say hek fan?
Um, we say, I think it's something like heck fawn.
Yeah, you're Hoisan.